Hey, what's going on, guys? It's FPL Yusuf here, and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be on my Game Week 19 FPL Challenge team ahead of the challenge called 2025. So the formation is a 2-0-2-5. We've got a lot to talk about in this video. I'm going to cover what my current team's looking like for this challenge in this very strange formation, but also how we got on in Game Week 18 last week as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for being here today with me on my YouTube channel for another video. Before we get into this one, if you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up and subscribing down below, it would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so let's just do a little quick recap of how we got on in Game Week 18. It wasn't the greatest week for us. We finished on 51 points. We did get a very, very small red arrow, so we're down to 21,000, just nearing that 22k mark, so not too bad. Could have been better. Obviously, we had returns from Salah and Palmer, which were great, but other than that, the rest of the team just did not do well. Haaland missed a penalty. Kovacic was a little bit of a gamble, but didn't really work out. Gavardio didn't keep his clean sheet. The double Liverpool clean sheet got wiped out. So all in all, it wasn't the greatest game week. But like I said, the red arrow wasn't too bad this week. We're still in and around that 20k mark, so not doing too bad. But I'm going to jump into what my current team's looking like for Game Week 19, and we're going to talk a little bit about what the squad's like, but also what the challenge is this week as well. Okay, so Game Week 19 is all about the year 2025. Obviously, we are approaching New Year's, and that is what this challenge is based on. So the formation's a bit of a strange one, as you can see on the screen. We've got no defenders. We have 2 goalkeepers. As I said, no defenders, 2 midfielders, and 5 strikers. So we have an unlimited budget to pick this team. So we'll start off with the 2 keepers, and I've gone with Dean Henderson and Matt Sells from Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest, respectively. Now, I think on paper, Dean Henderson's probably got the best fixture this week in Crystal Palace. I know a lot of people probably have the likes of Munoz on their main team. People will have Dean Henderson. So I think Crystal Palace defence, trying to pick up one of them is pretty much a no-brainer. With Forest, I know Everton scored last week against Man City, but they have been notorious over the last sort of 5-6 weeks of not scoring goals, and I just can't see them scoring against this Forest side. Forest are a very good side defensively. Even though they are going away, Sells is a very good keeper. So I just think that there's real upside for both of these guys to pick up clean sheets this week. They both got good fixtures on paper. Both are playing for defences who, in Crystal Palace's case, they are improving, but Forest's case, they've been very good all season. So yeah, just 2 cheap keepers. Not that it matters because obviously the budget's unlimited this week, but we are going to go for Sells and Henderson in goal. I'm sure the midfield will come as no surprise. We've probably got the 2 best midfielders in the game in Salah and Palmer. I think that for this team in particular, there's 3 captaincy options this week. I think 2 of them are the midfielders. Obviously, Mo Salah just continuing his this incredible run of just scoring every single week, just coming back with the goods. Palmer, obviously, again, has got a very good fixture on paper against Ipswich. Plus, when some of the big boys have played Ipswich this season, the likes of Haaland, Salah, they've all returned big. So I am expecting Cole Palmer to turn up and do something in that game as well. I think the only caveat to that is that he's playing away from home, and I always like Cole Palmer at Stamford Bridge, but I still think he's a valid captaincy option, which we're going to come on to towards the end of the video. And now the big section, the forward heavy line, the 5 strikers. So we'll start off with Mateta first. Obviously, same as Dean Henderson, got a fantastic fixture on paper. Is on penalties for Crystal Palace, so hopefully, fingers crossed, he can get on the score sheet this week. Now, I have gone for Ollie Watkins. I spoke about him yesterday in my transfer target videos, and he's somebody that I'm really looking at. I didn't know if this week was a little bit too early, but obviously, because we have unlimited budget, I didn't mind putting him in there. I think next week is kind of where you'd probably want to be looking at Ollie Watkins. But for this week, Brighton haven't been playing well. Obviously, they kept a clean sheet against Brentford, but they haven't really been playing that great. So I'm hopeful that, Aston Villa will get chances in that game. And, hopefully, fingers crossed, Ollie Watkins can hopefully start to pick up some sort of form. So yeah, we've gone for Mateta first, Watkins in number 2. Isak, just the man in form at the moment, just scoring every single week. He has to be there for us. Cody Gakpo is an interesting one. Now, I personally think that Liverpool will line up with Diaz, Gakpo, and Salah, and I think that is their best front 3 as of right now. Darwin's just not, I don't think, up to that level, and Jota's just not fit enough to be playing minutes like that. So obviously had a great game last time out as well against Leicester. Liverpool just put up exceptional numbers in that game, so they probably could end up having more, to be honest with you. So yeah, we've got the double up on the Liverpool forward line with Gakpo coming in as the striker. And the last option up front is Erling Haaland. Now, I know he has been in bad form. I know City have been in bad form. He missed a penalty last game. The chances that Leicester have been given up, not even recently, just over the course of the season, Erling Haaland and Man City will create chances in this game. And to be honest with you, this has to be the one for them. This has to be the game where they turn something around. They start scoring goals. They get a win. That's the most important thing for them. And I just think it's going to be wave after wave after wave of Man City attacks. So yeah, Haaland for me right now has got the captaincy on there. Like I said, I think there's options between Salah, Palmer, and Haaland, but for me, I'm going for a high upside this week. Haaland, I don't know how many people will own him. You know, obviously the budget's unlimited this week, but Man City have not been playing well. He's not been playing well. Is that enough to turn people off of him? Potentially, but I just think for me, this fixture's got such a high upside. And like I said, if Man City are going to do anything, it's going to be now. So yeah, for me, I've got Haaland as that last striker, but he is going to be my captain for this game week 2. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below. The videos are coming thick and fast at the moment, so we will be back sort of midway through next week with the transfer target video. I will be back home by then, so you know I'll be back to my normal setup, back to normal schedule as well. So just thank you guys for bearing with me for these last few days. But like I said, if you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.